It's time for Outdoors Bound with George Noliff.
Well, Outdoors Bound this morning, could we all be paying more soon for a hunting and fishing license here in Virginia?
Well, that's just one of the stories that our George Noliff is working on for us. He's joining us live in the studio this morning with more. Hey, George.
Hey guys, remember a few weeks back when I reported on the budget shortfall faced by the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, we're seeing some action on that finally. How y'all doing, folks? The Virginia Board of Wildlife Resources is considering price increases to hunting and fishing licenses as well as to boat registrations. Now, the increases could generate an extra $6 million for the Department of Wildlife Resources. That would help cover the shortfall that threatens wildlife and fisheries management programs. There's also a proposed amendment to the state budget to increase funding. Lawmakers are going to vote on that later this month. We're going to keep you in the loop on any developments.
Are you making any headway?
Looking ahead to this weekend, that's when the annual Virginia Free Fishing Days are going to happen. From Friday to Sunday, you won't need a license to fish in Virginia. It's a way for folks to try out the sport without making a license investment. I urge everybody to get out there and wet a line I might even see on the water. The Virginia spring turkey harvest numbers are in. 24,105 birds were taken this spring. That's a 17% increase over last year. The VDWR credits good numbers of harvestable turkeys and ideal hunting conditions for most of the spring season. The VDWR says there's not going to be an increase in counties to the state's 4 chronic waste and disease management areas. Of the 7,800 deer tested this past season, only 126 deer were positive, and most of those were in DMAs in Northern Virginia. Roanoke, Carroll, Floyd, Franklin, Pulaski, Montgomery, Patrick, and Wythe counties are in DMA 3. 11 deer tested positive in DMA 3, with most of those coming from Floyd County. A little sand, a little surf, and maybe some big old fish. Sounds like a great vacation, right? Getting there and staying can be expensive with the price of gas and hotels going up these days. Now the folks at Travel Destination Service Home to Go have come out with their own one-tank trip index. Chincoteague Island made the cut for an outdoors destination, accessible almost anywhere in Virginia on a tank of gas. Hotel rates are lower there too. The median nightly rate per person with all costs factored in, $70.15.
Now, also making that home-to-go list are the Norfolk and Virginia Beach Bayside beaches like Chic Beach and Ocean View. You're not on the ocean front, but you're still on the water where the Chesapeake meets the Atlantic. You got calmer surf there, affordable hotels, and some pretty good fishing and crabbing at the Ocean View Pier.
All right, George. Now, with costs having such a huge impact on outdoors and travel plans, do you have any other suggestions?
Sure, you stay closer to home. That's probably the obvious one. Destinations like Smith Mountain Lake, the New River, Philpott Lake, or mountain locations like Grayson Highlands or Breaks Interstate Park, all going to be gas tank friendly, and they offer lodging and rentals at an affordable price. You want to cut that lodging cost even more? Try camping. Now, there are affordable camping options at most state parks, and here's another one. This might seem a little counterintuitive, but if you're going fishing, spend the money on a fishing guide, at least for a day. You may as well optimize your fishing experience by catching quality fish. A guide can increase your chances of that. Look at it, sort of like you're paying to make priceless memories.
Hey, and those you can't pay too much for.
No, yeah, it's perfect. Thanks, George.